Yo,
Hey,
I got
Noah.
a weak connection.
So I just acquired Luck here,
Luck.
and
You don't
I'm
even
just
fucking
looking
know her
to.
name?
Look.
It's not
Come
Look.
on.
You just said
Luck.
Luck on the last episode. Now you're changing it to Look. Fuck you.
Luck.
Buttercup it is.
Buttercup it is.
Anyway,
No, Luck. As in lucky. As in luck.
yeah, Luck.
We gotta keep
Yeah.
it consistent if we're gonna do something with this name.
So I have 14 evolution points to just like, do I get that? That's what I'm asking you. Like, can I, because technically it's my level, like they don't have to level with me. It's just like whatever I pick up, I just fuse in as many points as I have available.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if you go to sleep with her one night, you wake up the next day, she's twice the size, breathes fire, has 2 heads. Like, I'm just not sure that's realistic. I feel like I'm going to limit you to the number of evolution points per day.
That would be a
Also-
nasty evolution right there.
Like, that's hilarious, but
These
Is
guys
this-
come back,
is
they're
this
like, how's
pony
that
really gonna
fucking
be your new
little
beast?
pony, and it's just
That'd be sick.
massive.
it's pretty funny.
It's funny, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like like you got 14 points.
Yeah.
So let's go 2 points a day for the next 7 days. You can pour into this pony. Because, like, I just feel as though you go to bed with Luck. She wakes up, our listeners are like, yeah, so Luck gained some evolution points over the night. She spawned a new head. She now flies. She's technically Pegasus. Call her Pegasus Luck.
Dabble walks in. What the fuck
did you do?
Yeah, everybody's like,
We
where did
did
this beast
stuff
come
last
from?
night.
We did stuff. I fucked the evolution
only
points
this-
into the pony.
Everybody's like, where did this beast come from? And only the stable boy
okay.
knows
Yeah.
the story.
The stable boy, that was the pony we had all along. There's no way. It's a death mare now. Yeah, does that seem fair? 2 points a day for the next 7 days?
Yeah, no, that's
Do some of
fair.
these things take up like 3 points, 4 points to do? How about we
I
make
guess-
it like if they take more than 2, I don't want you to feel like you can't. So maybe just you can make 1 evolutionary change for however many days until you're done with your points.
Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, Dungeon Master, and I'm joined here by our players. We have the mouse of the hour, the man himself, the long-awaited savior, the return of the disciple, Fievel Mousentrouve. How's it going?
Not too bad. Me and Look are here to march into battle, you know?
It's
Gonna
fucking
ride on in.
Luck. You named it Luck, and now you're calling it Look. Restart. Start over.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
We're all disappointed. God damn it. What the
Look.
fuck is your deal?
Okay.
You named the fucking thing, you can't even get it fucking right.
So you missed an
So we're not
opportunity
done
on
with
Buttercup.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still doing
Should I just change it to Buttercup?
No,
that could be a
it's
lot
Luck.
easier.
Just say
Yeah.
Luck.
Luck,
Write
Luck.
in big words at the top of your page, Luck.
Look.
Not Look.
What do you mean? He's looking where?
Yeah. Look. Over there, look. Quick, look over there, look. Yeah, no, stop it.
No, luck.
Okay. We are also joined by the wizard gnome. The boy introduced last session. Hopefully he's strong felt in the hearts of the listeners by now, but if not, he's going to gain that love. He was just talking about it earlier. He was like, dude, I want to be loved and feared, but mostly loved is what he said. So here we go.
Number 1.
Dabble Doppit. Welcome back to the pod.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be back.
Good to be back. And we also have the man of few words, the man of steel, Superman of sorts, but he's not weak against kryptonite, so he's got one up on the big boy. We got
Wow.
Gregory, the Warforged. It's a fucking name.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here. Good.
That's
Yes,
good
good.
that you're here, buddy.
Yeah, feeling good. Leveled up a bit, got a little more health.
That is something that we definitely want to talk about. Let's talk level ups. So, Gregory, Warforged, you leveled up to level 2 last episode. Want to give us a little insight as to what's going on with your boy?
Oh, yeah. So level 2, I gain a fighting style. Which is
Nice.
pretty cool. I chose the defense one, so when I'm wearing armor, I get a +1 to my AC.
And you got heavy armor last session, so you're not boosting 3 on top of your 18. Yeah, no, you got 3 more. So what are you, like 19 now?
I'm actually sitting at a hot 22.
22. Oh, you got the shield
Because
too.
I've got that plus my just natural +1 because of my makeup.
Oh, so you're Warforged, so you get a +1 for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the shield, which
Dude,
is +2.
22. God
So
damn.
I'm feeling
hot.
pretty nice.
I feel like it makes sense for your character, though. Like, even if they do strike you, like, they hit metal, it's like, you don't fucking care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm made for war.
Made for war. Love it. Made for war. Let's get made for war t-shirts done up. Shane. Shane. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. And what else did you gain for leveling up?
I also got one other feat. It's called Keen Eye. And at second level, I gained advantage on investigation checks related to weapons, armor, and other related metal pieces.
Nice. Very cool. And you also gained some health?
Yeah, got some health, yeah.
Okay, cool. Want to tell the people what you're at health-wise or not?
You mean... Sure. I mean, you know...
Because you didn't take the gamble. You took the 6.
I took the guarantee. Just, you know, with my constitution bonus, got me to a nice square 20.
Nice, so 20 health. Dabble, you also leveled up. First session of the gameplay. You want to run the people through what you did for level?
So level 2, I've got to pick a schooling of how I became a wizard, kind of.
School of magic, yeah.
School of magic, yes. So I picked evocation.
Nice. All about that elemental damage.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hot stuff.
So with that right away, I got
or cold stuff. You never really know.
I did pick a few frosty spells.
You did pick up a few frosty spells last session. That was pretty cool.
So with the evocation, I learned how to sculpt spells. So, for example, Burning Hands. It's a 15-foot cone, and I get to pick certain safe zones,
like pockets of safety.
Yeah.
It's like a certain large friend
could sit in those. Yeah, we get it, Gregory. So like how that works is they just automatically succeed the saving throw. They take no damage. So you're essentially just keeping your boys alive inside your AoE spells. Exactly. That's pretty nasty.
That's pretty cool.
I got to get another spell slot.
Nice. So you got 3 for level 1. And you learned some new spells.
And new spells, yeah. So I got Protect from Good and Evil.
Nice.
And Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt's nasty, man.
It is
Good
nasty.
spell.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
Witch Bolt has a really cool mechanic. For those of you listening who might not know, I mean, you get to roll your attack roll, and then as long as you keep that concentration up, you can just keep on pouring 1d12 into the guy every turn.
I can rain down hell.
Rain down hell. Okay. So those are some good level ups. Thanks for sharing, boys. Appreciate it. The fans certainly appreciate it. And we are going to hop right in where we left off. You guys had done some pretty cool personal shit when we left off last session. So Heatbag, Rob, also aka Gregory, went out and got some weapons from the smithy of the keepers. We had Dabble researching some spells, added 2 to the spell book, paid a price for it, but it's all good.
Just a pretty penny.
And then we also had Fievel, Mousentrouve, and Luck. They slept together in the same pen, so...
Yeah,
magic things happen.
Let your imagination run with that.
Run wild. So Fievel did a pretty Beastmaster thing. Met with a pony, and they're now boys. Fievel has a number of evolution points. We were just talking about this because we want you guys.
Sex of the pony?
It's a female.
Oh,
Luck. Yeah.
So they're not really boys. They're more like a relationship.
Yeah.
They're lovers.
Yeah.
In the night.
So Fievel's he's no longer a one-night stand Beastmaster. He's now picked a steady pony. Lost for words. But so this is something interesting too, because we were just talking level up. So Fievel Mousentrouve asked me before the pod started, we were doing the banter. He's like, so I got 14 evolution points. Can I just pour all those into Luck? I was like, dude, it's gonna be weird if you like come out the next morning from the stables with like a 2-headed fire-breathing winged pony, right? Like maybe. So we're gonna limit Fievel Mousentrouve only slightly to 1 evolution per day. So he's got 14 points. Certain evolutions take certain numbers of points. So every day he's going to be able to alter Luck in one way. So that it's not just like this huge barrage of fucking add-ons to this pony.
Pegasus, here we come.
Yeah, Pegasus here. So Fievel Mousentrouve, we'll start with you. You awake on a heap of straw in Luck's pen. You have some time early in the morning to kind of make some changes to the pony. What would you like to do in terms of evolution points?
I'm giving her an ability called Frightful Presence.
It's a fucking pony, you realize.
Yeah, well, when you see her next, you're all going to have to roll wisdom saving throws. If not, you're going to be frightened by my girl Luck.
Okay, so can you explain what Frightful Presence is? Are you making her like a ghost pony?
No. So it's just like an intimidation thing. So like, I don't know how it works exactly, but it's just like people look at her, and if I make her use that ability, people have to roll a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, they're frightened by Luck.
Fuck you, man.
I'm just kidding. I just don't understand it.
It's honest. It's funny stuff, though. I can imagine. I don't know. Like, fuck. Does she just gets this mean look in her eye? and you look at this pony. You're like, son of a bitch. Right?
Her mane stands up, and everybody's like, oh,
yeah. Okay, so maybe she whinnies in a terrifying way, and she has this wild look in her eye, and you're just like, I don't want to fuck with that pony. Okay, so your pony's terrifying now if you want it to be.
So instead of neighing, it's just like a fucking thunder and lightning. Just
maybe eyes go red or something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Can you imagine that though? Just a little pony leading the charge in war.
Okay, so your pony has frightful presence, so they have to roll what against your spell save?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll have to beat a 15, and if they roll 5 below, they instantly get paralyzed
With fear.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is one fucking pony. I can't wait till it has 2 heads and breathes fire or some shit. Okay, so frightful presence. That's actually kind of cool, though. It'll give everyone else a chance to fucking murder those guys who are paralyzed with fear. It's odd that it's a pony, but we're going to run with it because it's a homebrew. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start things off. Fievel, Mousentrouve, you just imbued your pony with frightful presence. It's early in the morning, and you are set to meet in that stone round table room with Oren. I was going to say Luck again, but you already got Luck. Okay, so you're set to meet with Oren, Gregory, and Dabble.
You know what? I'm a bobble
with Bobble. Picking those names was the funniest thing. What was the one? It was like Cocknob.
No, it was Cockabee.
Cockabee. Yeah. But when we started saying Cocknob, I was like, we can't have Cockabee be the name. I'm going to laugh every time.
That's my best friend.
It's your best friend. Yeah. From Cockabee. So you're supposed to meet Dabble, Gregory, and Oren.
The pony in the stable with that poor stable boy?
I think the poor stable boy's going to piss his pants. No, I feel like because he's Beastmaster now, this pony's just going to follow him wherever he goes. Okay. Would you like to head to that round table room?
Save the stable boys.
I'm going to mount Luck, and I'm actually going to go look out for some new weapons.
New weapons? Okay.
Yeah.
So don't be late.
Yeah, don't be late to this meeting, but I mean...
Hey, if people give me shit, they gotta deal with Luck, okay? I'm not scared.
Okay, so you're just riding your pony through Oskenheim, the fortress of the keepers. Okay, yeah.
You think you're top shit.
Terrifying the locals.
Dude, Fievel once called a meeting with all the boys in season 1 and then just started to lick himself. The guy's not afraid of shit. He whipped his dick out in front of the head of the serpent order.
Yeah,
did he just flop it onto the table?
He tried to pee into their ritual bowl. He got bit though, so it's pretty.
Wow,
he's a mouse. He's not packing a python, my man.
You were ballsy.
Yeah. So you're heading down to the training area, aka in the forge.
Yep.
Okay, so you head down there early in the morning. Most of the soldiers will wake early, so they're all in the process of training or getting prepared, because as you guys know, they need 2 days to get everyone prepped to head to Ryeberry. So this is day 1. So you head down to the forge. There is a young man working the forge. Old boy probably sleeps in Gregory, so he's not there, but that's all good. The young man is currently working some metal for some armor, and he looks up as you ride your pony into his forge, and he says, "Hey, there's no animals allowed in here."
You know what? Let's test out this frightful presence.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Started right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is how you think you're going to get yourself a weapon.
This pony gets to go wherever she wants, okay?
Do it. I want to see what goes
This
down.
is the exact problem you had with fucking Jack Bauer, wanting to take him places he's not supposed to go. You're just rinse and repeat the same mistakes, am I right?
Wax on, wax off.
Okay, so he says, hey, you're not allowed animals in here. You choose to use frightful presence on him. He's laughing his ass off.
so you have to roll.
Roll it.
A wisdom saving throw.
He rolls a 9. No, that's a 6. He rolls a 6.
Okay, he is paralyzed with fear, I guess.
No, I thought it was 5 or lower.
If he's below 5, so if they roll a 10, they're fine.
Yeah.
But if he rolls a 9 or below, because the save is 15, they're paralyzed. So if he's below 5 of the 15. So he's paralyzed with fear. At the sight of your pony, he's just like, okay. He barely gets the words out.
Okay, me and Luck continue to march forward, and I say hello.
Hello, he says, still frightened by the pony.
I say,
you're lucky the old guy never would have thought for that.
He says, what do you want?
I'm just here to see what kind of weapons you got.
Any kinds of weapons. Can you Can you please make the pony stop staring at me?
Look. Down, girl. Down.
So you're choosing to end Frightful Presence.
Yep.
Okay, so you end Frightful Presence. He's no longer paralyzed by his fear. He goes, okay, so what do you need?
Do you have any weapons for anyone of my caliber in this fine place?
You mean your size?
Yes.
What kind of weapon are you looking for?
You know what? Just show me your faves, you know? I'm rocking a trident right now, but I'm looking to switch my battle style.
Personally, I'm a fan of the short bow myself, but you seem to have 4 arms, so maybe 2 short bows?
Yeah, I say I'll take a look. I got this dinky old thing, and it'd be nice to have something with a little better quality. Perhaps
if you were to use 2 crossbows, like light hand crossbows, that would be a little bit better, because you can shoot, 4 at a time. I mean, you just have to reload, so maybe 2 at a time.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So, the young man picks up 2 crossbows, light hand crossbows, and passes them to you. They do 1d6 damage plus your proficiency, if you're proficient with light hand crossbows.
Sweet. I tell him I'll take them.
Anything else, sir? Maybe some bolts?
Absolutely.
So he hands you 2 packs of bolts. They each have 40 in them.
Awesome. I ask him if he has any morning stars in stock.
Morning stars, sir? Like a mace, or the mace style with the chain?
The mace style with the chain.
I do have we call them flails, but I do have 2 of those.
Okay. Tell him I'll take both of those as well.
Okay, so he hands you both of those as well.
Okay, cool. I say, what do I owe you?
They do 1d6 bludgeoning. So he looks to you and says, there's no charge. I was told not to charge you or the gnome or the Warforged or anyone.
Okay. I give him a couple of silver pieces. I say, I'm sorry, Luck scared you like that. I just had to make sure it worked.
What do you mean?
It's no problem at all, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so I grab all that stuff and head to the meat.
Okay. I'm going to give you 150 experience points for fucking around with that guy, just because I think it's funny. Okay. Anytime Luck's using Frightful Presence, it's a laugh for me. Okay, so you head to the round table meeting. Dabble and Gregory, you guys both have private quarters that you've been given. You don't sleep with the rest of the soldiers because you're not soldiers for them, and you're kind of in what would be considered to be a guest room of sorts. Okay,
yeah, contract killers.
Yeah, you got some bunk beds, a desk, a dresser with some drawers in it. Okay, and Dabble, you're on the top.
I was just going to ask who's on the bottom.
Yeah, obviously the 500-pound Warforged is on the bottom.
Thank you.
I am wearing the big armor.
They're bunk beds of stone, so you have to imagine it's not like wooden one over the other bunk beds. It's a stone bed, and then coming out from the stone wall, one seamless piece, it's another bed higher up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you guys both awake bright and early as the Warforged even when you're, correct me if I'm wrong, but you rest for 4 hours. Even when you're doing that, you're still aware of your surroundings, so you know when to wake up.
Oh yeah, very much so.
So, Dabble, are you a light sleeper, or are you kind of like a heavy sleeper?
When I fall asleep, I'm usually...
You're out for the count. Okay, so...
That's why I got this guy.
The Warforged wakes up, and like an Apple alarm, just stands... You're going to wake him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what would you like to do?
Well, he's a heavy sleeper, so I'm going to have to give him a good little shake.
Okay, so you give him a shake, and Dabble, can you roll me a con saving throw? I want to see how deep of a sleep we're in here.
Oh, that's a good old 17.
So you awake, for sure. And you awake and roll over to see the eyes of the Warforged. What color are your eyes, by the way?
Didn't say, so I think I like a nice warm yellow for now.
Yellow eyes? That's kind of cool. Yeah, because you got those mechanical eyes.
Yeah.
Cool. So these yellow eyes just staring at you, unfeeling.
Your eyes are like the sun, but not when they're in my face in the morning.
Sorry, and I'll back away.
Okay, thank you.
So, Dabble, you're going to hop down from your bed. Anything that you'd like to do in your room before you guys head to the meet?
No, I think I'm good. I'm well rested. Let's go to this meet.
Okay, so you head to the round circle room as well. Okay, so you guys are the second to arrive after Orin, second and third, I should say, to arrive after Orin, and a few minutes later, entering upon his noble steed, Fievel Mousentrouve enters the chamber as well. Orin is sitting at one of the stone seats. There is a platter of bread and water, and there's some milk there as well.
I gotta munch on that.
Nice. So you guys grab some breakfast. There is also some eggs, which have been whipped up by one of the kitchen staff, as they do have to have a veritable, like, there's a large-sized kitchen at Oskenheim because they're feeding like 700 men. So they need to keep it strong.
I'm going to point to Gregory and be like, please, eat up.
Dick move.
No.
No? You don't like food?
No taste.
No taste. Okay.
Yeah. So the Warforged does not eat and does not seem to take offense to it, but that's fine. I suspected that you'd be treating Gregory nicely, but
I'm used to his antics at this point. It's like it's one of those like character flaws. You just like, well, this friend is just super annoying, and you just kind of have to deal with that.
I gotta bug you a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, you're always
Okie dokie. So after everyone takes their first few sips, their first few hunks of bread, some eggs, Oren speaks. Once you guys are all done, like, eating. Right?
Am I sitting or I'm not just standing behind him?
It's up to you.
There's no reason for me to sit.
Yeah, you don't really get any pleasure from it.
No, I'll just stand there.
Fair enough.
Looking strong.
Yeah, you know what? +1 inspiration point. You're playing a character.
I like that.
Wow.
Weak.
Weak.
You're just jealous you don't have one.
It's in the
I do have an inspo point, so...
It's in the small things, you know what I mean? Like, he's a sentinel, he doesn't need to sit down, he's just playing his own character.
You know?
Yeah, so Oren, after everyone's done eating, speaks to the group and says, have you all made your preparations? The Warforged nods.
I'll nod.
Yeah,
I know it as well.
excellent. Fievel?
Me and Luck are ready to go.
So Oren kind of skeptically looks at the pony for a second and then goes, all right. Well, seeing as Fievel has a mount of his own now, we're only in need of 2 horses. If Dabble you'd like to ride on the back of Gregory's.
Let's do this thing.
So, Oren grabs his pack, which is at his side, shoulders it, and then checks to make sure all his weapons are in place, as a good Night of the New Moon does, and motions for everyone to follow him towards the stables.
Sweet.
Okay.
I will follow.
Follow.
Oren enters the door to the stables, wrapping his knuckles, which are obviously metal-clad, armor-clad, against the stone, and the same stable boy approaches. He says, 2 horses as requested, sir. And he presents 2 horses. Okay, one is a light gray, and not the big war horse, but a light gray horse. And Oren mounts that horse, patting him on the side of the neck, and another horse is brought forward. She is white.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah.
There's a little bit of gray spotting on her back, but almost an entirely white horse. And then that is given to the Warforged and to Dabble.
Do you know how to ride a horse?
Also,
I'm very proficient with all land vehicles.
Wow.
Okay.
you're also 500 pounds.
I thought it was 400.
You're also 400 pounds. You're gonna break this horse's back.
It's a big horse.
So, at the sight of the Warforged and the horse, Oren looks to you, Dabble, and says, perhaps it best we not overweight that poor girl anymore.
Sure, I'll ride with Luck.
I'm not sure Luck can take the weight either. I was suggesting perhaps you ride with me.
That's a fat joke, but sure.
Okay, so Dabble is going to ride with Oren, and the Warforged is going to ride the horse, who gives a little bit of a whimper as he gets on. It's a heavy boy. But the group is essentially ready to depart. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to say or do before you take to the road?
No, I think we're good.
I'll lead.
Okay.
You'll lead? Come on. I think our boy should lead.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, Oren knows the way.
so Oren and the team, what do you guys want to call yourselves? The Saviors of Ryeberry? The Ace
The
Squad?
Revengers?
The Revengers. I don't think anyone else is here for revenge like you are. You're going to save the city, not attack the guards.
Yeah.
I'm down for the Revengers, you know I like it.
I just fight for, a cause, I just love causes.
Fight for the cause.
Okay, so the Revengers are no, it's too late now, buddy. You spit out the Revengers, that's what you got. So the Revengers are on their way to Ryeberry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you each 100 experience points for beginning a journey. As they all furiously scribble down their 100 XP, we are going to begin. Oren takes the lead with Dabble riding at his back, followed by our Luck and Fievel and Gregory, the Warforged. As you guys head over the very thin stone bridge which separates Oskenheim from the forests outside, you are looking back on the great stronghold, which is very present in the landscape. It's certainly one of the most magnanimous and large constructions of the era, and it's actually a very old fortress as well, so it seems to have this presence about it. But you guys are heading into the woods. There is a main path, a dirt road, which is one to 1.5 carts wide. Just barely enough for 2 carts to pass each other. And this is the main road that you'll be traveling along on your way to Ryeberry. Would anyone like to do anything while they're riding? You're just going to be scoping the area, I suppose, like a classic Warforged.
I'm lookout.
Anything that you'd like to do while you're riding, Fievel?
You know what? All this Travis talk from before, let's send him up again. You know what? Let him fly around, scout the area out.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good plan.
I like that as well. And anything for you, Dabble, because you're not in control of the reins or anything. You can literally just sit there and...
I have like a container full of alcoholic beverages.
You didn't say you had one, but I feel like it's funny if you do. So, yeah, sure. You've got a growler-sized drink of... I'm going to say ale. That's probably what they'd have. More exotic liquors and spirits you'd find elsewhere, but these guys definitely have their ale. They love their ale.
They like the hard stuff.
Well, ale's not... it's not the hard stuff. We're talking like 8-9%, right?
No, that's fine.
But a growler of it is certainly enough to knock you on your ass, you gnome bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Okay, so Dabbledob is just drinking heavily. Orin looks back at you and says, "You should be keeping your wits sharp, gnome."
Sorry, sir.
So you're not gonna... Look how quickly he gives it up.
No, but I'm still gonna drink. I'm just not gonna get wrecked.
Oh, so you're just gonna say, "Sorry, sir," and continue to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just going to sip along the way. Okay. It is nearly 6:30 in the morning as you guys depart. There's still dew on the ground from the night before, and it's very cold. Not very cold, like winter blizzard cold, but it's crisp and chilly as autumn is certainly upon you guys. As you travel through the woods, you notice that the leaves definitely are in full swing of changing color here. However, there are more conifers in this northern region near Oskenheim, so you do have those nice big tall pine trees as well, the scent of which kind of permeates through the air, and pine cones kind of crush underfoot of the horses. Anything anyone else would like to do or say?
No, I think we're good.
Passive perception doesn't pick up anything.
Passive perception not picking up anything yet.
How wrecked am I right now? Not like I don't want to get.
You tell me how wrecked. I don't control how much you drink.
Yeah, but Kate, I've always had these moments where I drink, and then next thing you know, you take over and be like, "Yeah, you're actually wrecked."
Well, it's because you guys were drinking dwarven fire water last time. You're drinking ale right now. I'm imagining hard stuff.
Yeah, but now it's the same because I'm like briefly fuck all.
You tell me how much you drank, and if
just enough to get loose.
Okay, then you had the equivalent of a glass of ale, and you're feeling loose.
Yeah. Sweet.
So you're gonna put the ale away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't
wanted to clear that up.
Excellent. You're not too wrecked.
Yeah, you're not like surfing the horse right now, trying to blow bubbles and light people on fire. You're still contained.
No, I'm more of a frosty guy with the new spells I got, right? So
my bad.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, flying down from the sky is Travis. He lands upon the shoulder of Fievel Mousentrouve, and his link with Fievel's mind indicates to Fievel that there are some men ahead. Some on the road and some hiding in the trees surrounding. That's quite... But obviously only Fievel knows this, because he hasn't... So it's up to him to tell everyone else.
Maybe you should let us know, Fievel.
Plus 100 experience points.
A call for Orin.
Okay, so you say Orin. He looks back at you.
Travis here picked up some activity up ahead. Apparently there's men on the road and men up in trees.
So Orin looks back to you and says, as he turns to the Warforged and to Dabbledob as well, and he says, "There's no other shortcuts on this road for quite some time. If we go into the woods, I mean, we're not likely to get lost, but it would certainly slow us down. So, as this is an equal adventure on all our parts, put it to a vote. They're undoubtedly some sort of bandit, in my opinion, but it could be someone who genuinely needs help, so what would you like to do?"
How many men?
So Travis is going to let you know. Travis said there's 10 or more.
10 plus.
Let's take them.
Small band, no problem.
Okay, so the Warforged says small band, no problem. Dabbledob says let's take him. And it is Orin who says, well, they think they've got something up their sleeve. Let's have something up ours. Sound good?
Agreed.
Let's have some fun.
How about I and the Beastmaster here ride our ponies and we just take your horse along. I'll hold its reins and attach it to mine. And then you two, traveling on foot, will keep our pace slow. How about you two travel along the wood and try and cut around them, if you can.
Just so you know, he's not very stealthy, eh?
Right. Perhaps not. Well then, perhaps the two larger folk if I'm not being improper.
That's correct.
The Warforged and I will ride our horses forward with the pony tagging behind. Fievel, Mousentrouve, and Dabble. If you're both stealthy, you could fire at them from the bushes.
I like it.
Okay, I say you watch my luck.
He looks to you and he says, I think luck will be fine.
Okay. I pat her on the head and I say, good girl.
Okay. Plus 10 experience points.
Now, come on.
Good girl.
Hey, you want experience points? I'm handing them out, man. So, traveling forward no more than half a kilometer at a slow pace so that Fievel and Dabble are just kind of, I imagine you guys 20 feet to either side of the road, just kind of, we're still in sight, but you're running along the sides. Okay.
As we approach, can I dismount the horse?
Sure thing. Yeah. So, let me paint the scene of what you approach on. Okay. Along one of the bends to the, and it's bending northward, so to the right. Okay. Right before the bend in the road, you guys see 3 men on the road. 2 of them are sitting up against a tree, which borders the road very closely. The one's just kind of sitting, leaning up against that. The other one's sitting across from him. And one is standing with his arms crossed, and he's standing more in the middle of the road. He turns to, behind him, and he whistles. And then he waits for you guys to approach. So the Warforged is hopping down. Orin maintains his position on his horse, and you guys approach. I'm going to need Fievel, Mousentrouve and Dabble to roll me stealth checks, please.
Where would that be plus?
That's plus your dex, and proficiency in stealth if you have it.
Yeah, don't have that, so that's a solid 15.
15, okay, and Fievel, Mousentrouve?
24.
24.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, sneaky.
Alright, so you are both unnoticed by the men on the road.
What about the men in the trees?
Good question. At the whistle, more men begin to emerge from the tree line. 3 men emerge behind the 3 previously on the road. They look to be more like archers. 2 of them have bows with arrows drawn, but they're not pulled up at you guys yet. The other one seems to have spears. Entering from the sides of the road, not but a few feet from where the both of you are, 2 more men with large axes emerge from the trees as well.
So there's, 7 guys out there? 6, 7 guys?
That's 8.
8?
Okay.
So we were unnoticed, though.
You guys were unnoticed.
All right.
Correct. Yeah, they walked right past you. Guys are small. Your stealth checks were good enough to beat their passive perception.
2 or so, 2 or 3 in the bushes.
Yeah.
Give or take. Okay.
The man who has his arms crossed puts them out wide and says, "Gentlemen," to the Warforged and to Orin, "this is a toll road, so we'll be needing some coin from you if you want to pass." Orin looks at you, the Warforged, Gregory, and he says, as he turns back towards the man, "We don't have any gold, just travelers on our way to Ryeberry. Should let us pass," he says as he kind of winks at the man. The man goes, "Well, if you're not willing to give up your gold, looks like we'll have to take it from him, right, boys?" And there's a bunch of whoops and hollers from the men, and swords, axes, and bows are all drawn.
Okay, at that moment, I would like to do Burning Hands.
Oh, just hold on one second. Can I roll an intimidation to try and intimidate them to go by?
Good move.
Hold on. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to do and say, Warforged? You gonna step forward, kind of?
Yeah, I'm just going to take another step and kind of reiterate the whole, you should let us pass. Like,
Well, role play it for me.
you should reconsider.
Okay.
And just kind of give like a stare.
So you're rolling intimidation.
Yeah.
Roll me that d20.
That is a 20, not that.
Nice. Okay. So, at the words, you should reconsider, one of the archers at the back just turns and runs. You rolled in that one. So, one guy down. I'm going to give you 100 experience points for taking out that guy. That's what it is. The leader, however, rolls and kind of looks at his men, and he kind of calls back, "You coward, get back here!" He yells to the man behind him, who's continued to run. The other men kind of like turn in their place, kind of looking to their leader, and he says, "No, I don't think so, metal man. We'll hold our ground."
Is now the moment?
Big mistake. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone has drawn weapons, and just as we're about to roll initiatives, it looks like our boy Dabble wants to fuck with some people, so...
Let's do it.
Okay.
So, Burning Hands.
So you're able to hit the 2 guys at the front with Burning Hands simultaneously. The other guys are it's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the other guys are just like 5 feet back from your range on that.
Gotcha.
The two guys at the
so
front.
So hit the leader?
No, these are their two big axe dudes.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, they're gonna see this, right? Like, obviously it's coming out of your hands, right?
They're gonna see it coming from the woods.
Okay.
I'm imagining that you stealth up to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Can you roll stealth up to the side of the road first?
That's what I mean. That's like, you can move closer.
13.
Yeah, so they hear you in the woods and they turn as like but they don't see anything eye level. They just hear you moving forward in the woods. So
Cool.
you can roll they're rolling to get out of the way, correct?
Yeah.
Dex saving
yeah.
throw? Yeah, okay. So the first one has an 8 plus his dex of 2.
Yeah, no.
No. And the second one has a 16 plus his dex of 2.
That's a good.
That's a good? Okay, so that one's taken, what, half damage, no damage?
Half.
Nice. Let's roll that D.
So 3 for the one dude that succeeded,
Okay.
and 11 for the guy that failed.
Okay. While that's simultaneously happening, I'm imagining if you have a Mousentrouve, you're probably going to want to get a shot off or two.
I'm actually going to cast Hear Me Cry and summon 2 giant spiders to my aid.
Okay, so you're summoning them how far away from you and where?
Both of them, like, you said I'm 20 feet off into the forest?
Yeah, you are 20 feet away from the road in the forest.
Okay. I'll cast them like 5 feet ahead of me, and then I'll mount one as like my act. Or no, I already cast. Never mind. I'll cast them anyway, just nearby.
So you cast them just as you hear the flames go.
Yeah.
Okay, but they can't do anything as they're created. So we are going to be rolling initiatives, my friends. For the bandits, as there are 7 now, we're going to roll them in 2 groups, 1 of 4, 1 of 3. So the first 2 and the leader have a roll of 8.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. That's a 2. Okay.
Not that it makes a difference.
17.
17.
Nice. And if you have a Mousentrouve, what do you got, man?
I rolled a 12, but plus my dex is 16.
Okay, we got Oren as well, who is going to have a 14 plus his dex of 3, so 17.
So that's a tie.
Well, you were 17 with your dex?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
nice. So Oren will be going before Gregory. And for the last men at the back, they got an 18 plus their dexes, which for them are 2. Okay, so the archer had the highest initiative roll, so he is going to launch a bolt towards the Warforged, who was so intimidated before, with a 16 plus his to hit of 2. Is that? No. So the arrow just bounces off the armor, not even leaving a dent, kind of a weak shot. Worried and afraid, he quickly notches another arrow, but he can only shoot once per turn. He backs up 10 feet. The spear guy also launches his spear at the Warforged. With a 2, however, the spear goes wildly flying overhead and it isn't even close. So he is going to run back behind the archer guy. He's going to get ready to pull out another weapon, okay? We now have our 2 swordsmen. We're going to rush forward. They close the distance. So they actually run in between and past the 2 battle axe guys. And they rush towards Oren on swordback, okay? On swordback, Jesus Christ.
That's nasty.
And he just rides swords, man. Okay, shut up. And they rush towards Oren on horseback. So they're both going to launch themselves at him, rolling their sword attacks. One with a 4, Oren easily parries his attack. The other one with a 6, Oren counters that as well. So just parrying both attacks with his longsword. Now up to Oren, who is going to hack and slash down once on the left and once on the right, hopefully silencing these swordsmen. With a 14 plus his to hit of 5, he is going to absolutely strike the first one. His second attack with a 4 misses the guy on the right, but on the left he does hit him. He's using his longsword with one hand, so that's 1d8 damage. That's a 4 plus 4. So Oren does 8 damage to the first swordsman. Oren's going to stay put as he's on horseback, and he's actually very proficient fighting on horseback. We now have Gregory. So Gregory, you got these 2 swordsmen, one almost 4 or 5 feet to your left, attacking Oren's right side. It's a pretty easy target. But then 10 feet past him, you got Battle Axe Guy 1 and 2. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I'll take on the Battle Axe guys.
The Battle Axe guys?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're going to rush forward 15 feet. Okay, so you're going to run forward and just, you have a shield and a battle axe in one hand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So roll me your hits, if you would. Anything you'd like to do on these attacks?
Not specifically. I mean, I only get 1, right? I can't charge him with a shield and then hit the other. Yeah, so maybe I will charge him with the shield, the one guy, and try and like knock him off his feet.
So you're trying to knock him down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started running at him.
Yeah, okay, cool enough. So let's roll a d20. This is a strength check, and he's going to roll a strength save. It's It's got a 14 plus 2.
So do I. Plus 3, actually, so.
Nice. So you knock him down to the ground. Okay? So this guy's on the ground now, and you are towering over top of him. But that's your action, so
Yeah.
that's where we leave it. Fievel, we're now on to you, my friend. What would you like to do?
I am mounting one of my giant spiders. That'll be like my action, and then for theirs, they're gonna move enough footage, I guess, to get to the road.
Okay.
And they're both gonna use their web attack to restrain. So I'm gonna aim for the archers.
For the archers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's one archer and one spear guy, so I assume you mean those two.
Yep, sure.
Okay, so they're making range attacks?
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's 14 on the one.
That's a hit on the
And
archer.
17 on the other one.
And that's a hit on the spear guy. So they are both restricted by the webs.
Cool. That's
Excellent.
my turn.
That's your turn. Cool. Okay, the leader is going to rush forward, and he's going to attack the Warforged, who is towering over his man. So he just steps, the guy obviously fell down, so he's standing on the other side of this fallen dude, and he's going to stab forward with a longsword. That is a 13 plus his to hit of 3, which is not enough. The Warforged easily parries it with the shield, like just batting it away. Okay, the leader does get another attack though, so he's definitely going to use that. But with a 10, he is no closer to striking the Warforged.
What a pussy.
We now have Axe Guy 1 and 2. So the first Axe Guy, the one who is currently in between you and the captain, the leader of this bandit troop, is going to try and kick your leg to fell you.
Like the one on the ground.
Yeah, he's going to try and sweep your legs out from underneath you. But he does not.
That one?
Instead, he kicks your leg and breaks his shin against your leg. So he cries out in pain, unable to do anything.
Should I pull out my dagger and just make it worse and stab him in the eye?
The second Axe Guy, noticing the clusterfuck around the Warforged, is going to rush at you, Gregory, and he is going to strike at you with his battle axe. But with a 3, he wildly misses his attack, kind of stumbling past you as he goes. Jesus Christ. We are now on to Dabble, Doppit. What you going to do, my friend?
Well, with my 6 to 8 seconds of speech, I'm going to yell out, "These guys suck!"
Plus 100 experience points, Dabble.
And then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on the leader.
Nice. So roll me a ranged attack spell, please.
Ooh, shit. That's going to be a solid 10.
He has a miss.
Yeah.
Your Witch Bolt streaks past him, and he is not struck by it. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm still in the bush, though, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
correct.
I'm just going to sit tight.
Sit
Actually
tight.
move 5 feet kind of back and to the left.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Sounds good to me. We are back to the top with Archer and Spear Guy. They are going to try and roll strength checks to get out of that nasty web that they find themselves in. Guy number 1 rolls a 17 plus his strength of 1. Is that enough to get out?
Yeah,
He
it's
does.
a 12.
So the Archer breaks free and shakes off some of the web from him. The second guy, however, rolls an 8, so I'm assuming that does not get him out.
Does not get him out.
Okay. It was the Archer guy's turn to strength check out of that, so that's all he does. The Spear guy is still on the ground, rolling around in this web. Sword guy 1 and 2 are attacking Orin again, so they're going to roll their sword attacks. The first guy with a 9, clearly not enough to strike at Orin of the Knights of the New Moon. The second guy with a 10, clearly not enough either, so Orin is going to bat away both of those attacks. Which brings us up to Orin. He's going to strike down left and right again, hacking and slashing as he goes. His first attack with a 19, certainly enough to strike down one of the sword guys. He's going to roll his damage on that with 6, plus his plus his damage of 4 on top of that, means that he fells the first sword guy, who is now dead. So he strikes down at the guy's collarbone, blood gushes, guy falls to the ground, whimpering before passing out. Orin's then going to strike the guy to his right, aiming again for that collarbone, with a 16 plus his to hit, absolutely enough to take the guy out, if not out, at least strike him. He is going to do 1 plus 4. He's going to do 5 damage
Oh, God.
to the sword guy. Which brings us up to Gregory. Gregory, what would you like to do? You got a guy, broken shin, beneath you.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a real threat.
Curb
So
stop.
Buddy's stumbling past me,
Yeah.
the other guy,
Yeah,
and the leader's also in front of me.
right in front of you, across from the guy on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna swing my axe at the leader.
Nice.
Is he stabbing at me? Or?
Yeah, stabbing at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and take out his arms as he's stabbing his sword.
Ooh, nice. Roll me a d20.
That is a 16.
Right, so you strike his chest with your battle axe, leaving a deep sear in his chest. Roll me your damage.
That is 11.
Nice, so you do 11 damage to the leader. We are now on to Fievel. What would you like to do, my friend?
I'm gonna sick both my giant spiders on the archer that broke free. I guess I re-roll to see if they get their webbing back. Yeah.
You do re-roll, yeah, 5 or 6, I think.
Okay, so the one does, the one doesn't. Yeah, so they're gonna move. Just like both of them are gonna engage the archer.
Okay.
And both do bite attacks on him. Just pretty much. Piece of spaghetti, just rip them from both sides, And then
a real Lady in the Tramp scene, if you will.
Alright, so I'll roll for that.
Roll me 2d20s,
man. 19 plus 5, 24.
Absolutely a hit.
And a 7 plus 5 at 12.
That is enough to hit the archer guy.
Okay, so that's...
Wearing regular clothes.
13 damage total.
13 damage total to the archer. Nice.
Yeah.
It's the first time that he's been struck. Very close to death. Not dead yet, but close to death.
Okay, and as for me, I'm going to hop off from the giant spider that I'm on. Or no, wait, I didn't equip anything. Okay, I take out my trident. That's my turn.
Okay. So you take out your trident. Awesome. We are now on to the leader, who, after being struck by the Warforged, is going to try and attack that big metal guy that we have come to know and love. With an 11 on his first attack, he's not high enough. His second attack is an 18 plus his 3. Still not high enough. Jesus fuck. So he does strike at, like he actually gets through past here because he got a 21 there, right? So he's close. So he's past the shield, strikes the armor, but leaves you untouched.
Yeah.
Okay. So he kind of cusses under his breath. We got Axe Guy on the ground, who is just writhing in pain. I was going to have him do something, but I don't think he's going to do anything. Now he's got a broken shin, bashed the ground. He's having a bad fucking day. Axe Guy number 2 is going to turn and try and attack the Warforged. With an 8, that is not enough, as he just bangs off the armor. Dabble, we're now up to you, my friend.
Okay, firebolt at the leader.
Nice. So that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Roll me a ranged spell attack.
That would be 17.
Nice. So you strike the leader in the chest with a firebolt. Okay, flames kind of erupting all around him, right? Kind of splashing off of his chest, and he takes the damage. 1d10.
Oh shit. It's a 2.
Okay, so he takes 2 damage.
I don't know if that was going to be dope.
So the archer is being attacked by both of the spiders. He is just kind of shrieking in fear as he tries to bat at them with his bow. He doesn't really have they're too close for him to pull a shot off, right? So he's just going to try and hit one of the spiders with his bow. He's freaking out. But with a 19, he absolutely strikes that spider in the face, doing 2 damage by striking him with the bow. It's now the spear guy, who's also going to try and get out of that webbing that he was in previously. With a 9, that's not enough. Break free, so he's still stuck. And we got sword guy dead. Next sword guy is going to attack Orin. Classic. With an 8, nope, I thought it was an 18 for a second. With a 13, that's not enough to hit Orin either. So Orin just batters his sword away, bringing us up to our boy Orin, who is going to downward thrust and stab at this guy's throat. Nice. With an 18, he absolutely does so, sticking his sword through the guy's throat. Perfect. Dealing 8 damage plus 4, eliminating him from the fight. That is both sword guys dead. Okay. We're now on to Gregory. What would you like to do, my Warforged friend?
Keep the focus on the leader.
Nice. Rolling your hit. What would you like to do?
I did some big damage to him, so he should be weak.
Yes,
I did 2.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna slash across his chest. I'm gonna try and take out the one knee.
Nice. So you're gonna hack at his knee.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
loose the warhammer or war axe. So you got battle axe. So you got the kind of the hilt of it, real low down, and just
kind of sweep at his knee. Yeah.
Roll me a d20, baby. Let's see what we do.
That is a 10.
Okay, so not enough. He just dances back slightly to avoid this long sweeping attack, and we're on to Fievel Mousentrouve.
So Fievel is going to hop off the giant spider downwards, thrust with a trident, aiming for the guy that's entangled or stuck in the web, aiming for his head.
So I'm going to give you advantage on this attack.
13, and that's a 21.
So with a 21, I am going to allow you to leap off your spider, your trident piercing through the skull of the man on the ground. He is going to die instantaneously, and you gain 100 experience points.
Sweet. And then the spiders are just gonna rip that guy apart. Didn't appreciate that 2 damage.
Roll me the d20s.
Not savage.
It's an 18 plus 5 at 23, and then a 9 plus 5, 14.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this guy's 1 health left, so anything that these spiders do, he dies. So he dies shrieking in pain and fear, and you gain another 100 experience points.
Sweet. End of turn.
End of turn, perfect. We are on now to the leader, who's going to kind of circle around the guy on the ground just to get a little bit closer to you, Warforged, and he is going to strike at you with his longsword. That is a 10, so again, bouncing off that armor, just an impregnable shield. The 14 plus it's a hit of 3, still not even coming close.
Can't touch this.
So the Warforged, just a veritable juggernaut on the battlefield. We are on now to the axe guy on the ground, still crying out in pain. I feel like he's not going to try and do anything. This shin's splintered. You know what I mean? He's done. He's out for the count. Axe Guy 2 is going to try and attack the Warforged again with an overhead strike, but with a 1, his axe breaks on the Warforged's head, and the Warforged just turns and looks at him, right? Just like, you fucking kidding me?
Just like, come on, man.
So the guy's just holding the hilt, the handle of his battle axe, just looking in fear at the Warforged. Okay, that's what Nat 1 gets you. Dabble Doppit, what are you gonna do, my boy?
Okay, Ray of Frost on the axe guy on the ground.
Just picking the low-hanging fruit, eh? Okay.
It's worth that XP, man.
I'm gonna say he's XP farming here.
Roll me the d20 at advantage.
I was gonna say that should be enough.
I'm playing the battle, and this guy's playing for XP.
19.
As absolutely a strike, a frigid white and blue beam of frost energy jumps out from your hand, striking the guy on the ground. Just freezing, searing in its effect. Roll me your damage, boy.
Oh, these are worst fucking rolls. Uno. You kill Axe Guy. He had 12 health, and he is done. So you gain 100 experience points, my friend. That's a level up.
Woo! Level up in the house.
That's why I did it.
Good job.
Okie dokie. Dabble Dog, congratulations on the level up. We will talk about that soon. We are back up to Orin on the battlefield. He's going to canter his horse forward, rushing towards the leader. So he's going to fly past you,
Past me and the axe guy.
Past you and the axe guy. And he's going to try and lop this guy's head clean off.
Nasty.
He misses. With a 6 plus is to hit, and then turns the horse around and backslashes at the guy, but with a 9 misses again. So Orin 2 misses on his turn. Unfortunate for sure.
Bad round for Orin.
Gregory, what would you like to do?
Guys just standing there, just dodge a couple of attacks. Yeah, still going for it.
It's pretty simple. You just swing your axe.
Yeah, I'm just thinking more thematically if he was like reaching for something and I could lop an arm off or something,
Yeah, either way, swing your axe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing my axe at him.
Roll me a d20.
This is for Dabble Dog. That is a 17.
Nice, so you strike the leader directly in the shoulder with your battle axe. Roll me your damage.
That is a 11.
11 damage.
11 damage.
The leader dies, struck fatally, arterial blood just pumping from that wound, and you gain 250 experience points.
I wanted the leader.
As he goes down, can I say, should have reconsidered?
Ooh. Dude, I'm going to give you an extra 100 experience points for that. I think that's dope.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Thank you very much.
350 total.
Can I teabag him?
You are not there. It's not your turn, but we'll get to you soon.
That's also a level up.
Woo! Congratulations, level up in the house.
Game.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Okay, Gregory has had his turn. We're on to Fievel. Fievel, there is death and carnage all around you. There is only one man remaining. It's the axe guy who was attacking Gregory.
That fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah. You think you can get away with attacking my new friends?
God, this is more loyalty than I've ever seen out of Fievel.
Yeah, this is
Before he encouraged people to attack his old friends.
This is a beautiful day.
I'm gonna circle up. That way he has no way to run, and we'll just see what he has to say. I'm not gonna attack or anything.
Nice, so you circle him. Cool. Okay, so you've circled him and you haven't attacked, which leaves this guy who is just going to drop his battle axe, raise his hands above his head, and he says, I surrender. So combat is over.
And there was nobody else in the bushes when everybody came out.
Everybody came out.
Okay, yeah.
So you guys are each going to gain 150 experience points for taking out the bandits on the road.
The bandits on the road.
This guy.
Sounds like an old blues song. Bandits on the road.
Congratulations, team. So this guy has his hands up, and he just goes, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
I'm gonna kind of have my hands forward and have...
So you're going to emerge from the bushes.
Yeah.
Like the little Viet Cong you are, okay? I've been watching Ken Burns' documentary on Vietnam. What a fucking show that is. Really put some things into perspective for you. Okay, what are you going to do, Bob?
I emerge from the bush, and I have my hands ready with Firebolt.
With Firebolt or with... No, with Firebolt.
Firebolt, cantrip.
Okay,
I don't want to waste a spell on this guy.
Fair enough. So you got your hand raised up, you're ready to do Firebolt. He just said, what do you want me to say? I'm sorry, what are you guys going to do?
We gotta take his gold.
You gonna rob him?
Yeah.
We're thieves now?
Dude, they were gonna rob us.
We
Yeah,
fight
that's-
for a cause. I have no use
That's
for
karma at
gold.
its finest.
Yeah. We
So-
fight for a cause too. It's called gold.
So Oren looks to you.
I
Dabble
just
Dog?
like turn around and like pick him up by the collar a little bit so he can't run away.
Oh, the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant Dabble Dog for a second.
Just huck him into the bushes.
Okay, so you grab the guy by the scruff of his collar,
Yeah.
right? And Dabble Dob's like, "Where's the money at?"
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
Okay, so the guy says, "You can have it. You can have all the money." And Oren says, "We're really going to rob him.
Yeah.
You can do as you wish." He says as he kind of cleans his sword on his robes and then sheathes his long sword. He canters his horse forward and says, "Best of luck with the robbing."
Cool. I rob away.
Oh, God.
Fievel follows Oren because I don't care for money.
Okay, so Fievel follows him.
I don't care for money either. This is all you, Dabble Dog. I'll drop him at
Sick,
Dabble
man.
Dog's feet and
Okay, so
get back on the horse.
Nice. You get back on your horse. You ride forward as well. The guy says, "There's a rope by that tree over there, that big one we were sitting by. There's a stake in the ground. If you pull it, there's a bag of coin. It'll drop."
It's a trap.
I don't like that.
Get on the horse.
If anything happens to you, he's fucked, and he knows it. I don't
And
think
you
he
have
would
no
know.
health and no armor.
But you have 13 health.
Follow the Warforged.
You can roll insight to see if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. 12.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
See, I fucking hate when you do that. It sounds like it. It seems like he's telling the
It's a
truth.
12. You're not a fucking mind reader. You don't know. You didn't roll a 20. It's a 12. You think he's telling the truth. That's what insight is. You think someone's lying. You think they're telling the truth.
It's the old gut feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move one of the dead bodies. I'm gonna look if they have any coin in their little pocket. And then once I find a little something, I'm gonna run and catch up with the boys.
Okay. You search all their pockets, but they have no gold on them.
Nothing?
Nothing. Just weapons. Water skins.
Alright, I'm gonna trust him.
Okay.
Let's go do it.
So he's on the ground right now. Or he's been lifted up. You dropped him, so he's standing. Okay. What would you like to do with him? You're just going to leave him there?
I'm gonna do a firebolt at him.
Oh, you're going to execute him?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because I was thinking you
Wow.
could just get him to drop the gold, if that's what you were worried about. But no, execution sounds good. Roll me a d20.
Execution.
Roll me a d20 at advantage.
But no, that's awesome.
At 20.
Okay, so you
Oh.
blast him in the face with a fireball. Roll me your damage and double it.
6.
Times 2. 12?
Yeah.
He's a battle axe guy. He goes down. He dies. You gain 100 experience points. Take your blood XP.
Woo!
So Dabble Dob, little bit of a maverick when it comes to prisoners of war. and all
A little
that.
bit of a wild character.
Okay, so you're heading over to that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you quickly and easily find the peg, which has some hempen rope attached to it. It then shoots up the tree, taut, and wrapped and like looped over a branch. You see this pouch kind of like swinging.
Okay, well, let's cut the rope, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna cut the rope.
Yeah.
Or you're just gonna yank it out. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna do it?
I want to cut it.
Okay, so you take out your dagger and you slice the rope. I'm not going to make you roll for any of this. And a big weighty bag of gold and silver pieces thumps against the ground. You open it up to reveal a grand total of 42 silver pieces and 21 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Boys have been busy.
Busy.
Cool. So I'm going to take that bag and I'm going to hobble along with my little gnome legs and catch up to them.
Okay, so you get, they're just waiting there for you to finish what you're doing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oren looks to you all and says, "I say we keep on traveling through the afternoon, set up camp in the evening. Sound good?"
Good.
All right. So you guys continue your journey along the road towards Ryeberry through the afternoon. Some sunlight spotting through the trees. Nice little bit of breeze in the wind. Quite chilly.
I was just going to say, if I appreciated scenery, I might appreciate this type of scenery.
Yeah, but you're a Warforged. You can get
I don't give a shit.
another battle's on for you, baby.
No.
The afternoon is uneventful. So nothing attacks you on the road. You don't see anyone. Not a lot of people moving around on these roads anyways. It is precarious to travel, certainly. And the afternoon goes by without incident. Eventually, you guys come to a bit of a thinning in the trees, and Orin has his horse canter off the road towards this small clearing in the woods. Hopping down off of the horse, Dabble, you're free to do the same. Our Warforged friend as well as Fievel. Orin lets the horse roam. So takes off the saddle and allows his horse to kind of graze in the clearing.
I'll do the same.
Nice. You gonna do the same, Fievel?
Well, I ride Luck bareback, so...
Oh, you bareback that bitch.
Okay,
Classic.
so no saddle to take off Luck.
No, but she's free to go around.
Orin gets a fire going, and then once it is set up, he dusts off the old hands and says, I'm going out hunting. Someone keep watch, eh?
Will do.
I will.
Okay, so the Warforged and Dabble both look at each other as they both say, like, I will, I do. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah, if you think about it, what am I going to do that helps hunting? I'm just going to burn them. Or I'm going to freeze them.
You can also sit, this is technically what's considered downtime, right? Not downtime in the large scale, but you've got a couple hours before hitting the hay if you'd like to revise your spells and choose new ones that you want to add to your prepared spells. Cool. So what spells are you going to prepare for the day?
You're going to be deep in the book, man. I'll keep watch.
So the new ones will be Burning Hands, Ice Knife, Witch Bolt, Misty Step, Flaming Spear, or Sphere, sorry, and quite a few days of travel. Let's do Mage Armor.
Mage Armor, nice. Okay, so you got your spells prepared. If you have anything you'd like to do in this little bit of downtime that you've got sitting around the fire?
Yeah, I'll just take her easy and enjoy the fire.
Nice, okay.
I'm not going to go hunting with your boy?
Now, Fievel's a beast master. He loves all beasts. Except for squirrels. He feeds those to toads at every chance he gets.
Yeah,
So go hunting for some squirrels. I don't mind some squirrel meat.
Okie dokie. So Orin returns with a fairly good-sized deer. He's kind of dragging it along with a piece of cloth that he has. So he's kind of wrapped the cloth into a little bit of a handle, right, a knob at the end. He's just dragging the deer towards you guys, pulling out his carving knife. He begins to hack away at it, cleaving away the skin, getting those nice haunches of meat, and places them over the fire on a spit. Okay, and begins to turn the spit. As the food is ready, he doles it out to everyone who can eat, and you guys are replenished, nourished for the day, if you will.
Right on.
Okay. Orin unrolls his bedroll and lies down on it after taking off his armor, setting it up against one of the trees in the nearby clearing, and says, "Well, lads, it's bed for me."
Good night, bud.
Yeah, night, Orin. Thanks for the meal.
Anytime, Fievel, anything for you.
Wow.
Wow.
You're like a little schoolgirl.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. Have you seen that? These songs where every word is replaced by Owen Wilson's wow.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah. All right, for the first day on the road, I'm going to give you guys each 100 XP. Congratulations on completing that.
That's nice.
And our Sentinel Warforged friend, you have an ability where even when you're shut down, quote unquote, for the night, you're still actively aware of your surroundings. So, you guys don't even need to set up a watch. You got that in the form of...
Yeah, got your bats, boys.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
I love it.
Okay, the night is super uneventful and quiet. Okay, and sleeping under the stars with that fresh air just gives you that sense of adventure, that feeling of being on the road. But morning time arrives, and the sun over the trees with that very chilly air about the autumn. You guys awake, and I think this is a good time to talk about level ups because you guys just leveled up. Anything you'd like to share with everyone? We'll start with Dabble. What you got going on, baby?
Alrighty, so I gained a spell slot for the first level and 2 second level spell slots.
Sweet.
So I didn't go with any new spells for the first level. I went 2 second levels.
Sweet.
I got Misty Step, which is teleportation. It's a bonus action. I can go 30 feet.
Dude, that's unreal.
Yeah,
It changes combat gameplay, son, and out of combat, useful as well for like getting up on top of like buildings or doing what like you're gonna get so useful.
especially for little me. I can't handle much damage, so
Yeah, little old me.
Yeah, or even like, because it's a bonus action, so even like escape scenes, right? It's almost like dash.
Yeah, it is almost like dash.
He
Yeah,
just adds that 30 feet to his movement.
and
I can dash and then bonus action, right?
yeah, and you don't even have to disengage either because you just boom, like you're out of the guy's. Like he's not going to attack. You just you're gone, right? So it's
Gonzo.
better than it's disengaged, but it's free, which is sweet.
Then I picked Flaming Spear. It's an action, 60 feet. Only downside is its concentration.
Yeah, got concentration.
Yeah.
It's only a 10 for concentration. Most people can get that.
That concentration, that'll kill you, It's 21st century, man. Nobody can concentrate anymore.
Okay, enough of the commentary on this. All right.
Does 2d6 damage on a fail and 1d6 on a succeed.
You can move it around per turn.
Yeah, move it around.
Jump over stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good moving destruction there, and you also gain some health. Which is sweet.
Weak little me.
Are you up to 20 yet or no?
17.
17. Not bad.
Cute.
One more level, baby.
Yeah. Nah,
Hopefully.
you don't need that health. You got your Warforged.
Yeah, I got this big old bitch.
Yeah.
These big old biddies. And Warforged, Gregory, what you got going on? You leveled up.
I did level up. Didn't get a whole lot. A little health, and I get to choose a martial path,
Martial path.
if you will.
Because you're a weapons master.
Yeah. So that's part of being a weapons master. You get to kind of focus on one
Aspect of fighting.
aspect of it.
Yeah. So what aspect did you choose?
If they can't touch you, they can't do damage. So I like to go with the evasive master.
So you're a massive dude with 22 AC. You chose
Yeah,
evasion.
but I'm surprisingly light on my. Yeah,
What a fucking joke.
It's shock and awe how quickly I get around.
Yeah.
People are like, "Holy shit! This guy's huge, but he can move."
Yeah, almost as shocking as the frightening pony that's also traveling with your group. Fair enough.
So you're like,
This group's unconventional. So what did you get for being an evasion master?
So at the 3rd level, I get Windwalker.
Ooh, is that a spell? Windwalk? This is not a spell, though.
No, this is not a spell.
Okay.
A spell, it's a feat. So I just get to use dash or disengage actions as a bonus action.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
so
you
you're
kind
almost
of
as fast as me.
move around the map a little bit.
Yeah. So I can move pretty quick now, and I don't think I'll need to be putting that pony through or the horse through any more pain.
Oh, so you're just gonna ride. You're gonna walk alongside the horse.
Yeah, I'll just like military jog.
oh
beside
man, that
the
means
horse.
I get a pony to myself.
And get a horse to yourself.
Yeah, horse. Yeah, that's a big step up for you.
Dude, it's huge.
Yeah, you're not even gonna be able to see over it. You're gonna ride like the head.
Dude, you're like a small Asian lady just driving a car. Good luck, everybody else.
tap in the
Switching
ass.
lanes.
Yeah.
Gonna give a tap in the ass and away we go.
Yeah. Maybe we'll put a saddle on like its neck and you can ride like
Put a couple
further up
phone
the neck.
books up on the saddle. Okay, and you also gained health, correct?
Yeah, I got some health.
Nice, sweet. Okay, so that is level up. So, well, thank you very much for sharing that. Listeners love to hear it. And we are onwards and forwards, gentlemen. So, yes.
Luck now has an energy attack, and she can do thunder damage now.
Is this like out of her mouth, out of her eyes? What are we
Yeah,
doing
it's
here?
like same thing as Jack Bauer, just out of her mouth.
Breath.
No, come on, do it out of the eyes.
I don't think that makes sense. But
Yeah, if she had like a horn or something, then maybe. But,
Horn of the Unicorn.
yeah.
Peter and I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! All the way through. It was a thrill ride, start to finish.
Oh, yeah, what a ride. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the pony in that last battle? She didn't pull any attacks. If she's now your beast, doesn't she have attacks?
Well, he chose to conjure those spiders, so that's what he did instead.
Fair. Okay.
Well, and what is the
Pony was
pony
just
gonna
watching,
do?
striking fear from the sideline.
Yeah.
The,
You can't see it because it's an audio podcast, but Gregory was just staring us down with those eyes. Okay, so now she has an energy attack.
yeah,
So that's your second modification. How many modifications are you going to make to this pony? You got 14 points. What does that equate to?
I mean, it depends what I pick, but I mean, with frightful presence and energy attack, I'm at 5, so I still have 9 to expend.
So we can expect like 4 to 5 on the low end, and then some of them I guess are like 1 point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you could have like a bunch more. Jeez, this pony's gonna be it's like souping up a car. I got the spoiler, I got the NOS under the seat, my engine's above the actual hood, so it looks nasty. Yeah. Okay, so Orin, packing up his stuff, putting his armor on, grabs some rations from his bag and just cracks them in half, doles them out, right, to everyone who needs them. Grabs some water from his flask and hops up on his horse. He looks to everyone, kind of pulling the reins to the side, getting that horse ready to get back on the road, and he says, "We're ready to move out, boys."
Yeah, I'll put the saddle on Dabble Dob's horse for him because he clearly has no idea what to do in that situation.
Yeah,
I'm not sure you can lift the saddle up there.
I'll fix it up for him.
Nice.
I'll kind of look at him like a child would
then,
be like, help me up.
And then I'll lift him up onto the saddle.
Perfect.
Pat him on the back.
I'm loving the camaraderie between you two.
It's kind of our bit.
Good stuff.
We watch each other's back.
You know what? Yeah, 50 XP to both of you.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks. You're welcome, Dabble.
Okie dokie. So getting on your horses, Fievel obviously mounting Luck. We are moving forward and back on the road. Moving through the first part of the morning, there's actually a little bit of frost on some of the leaves as you guys are traveling, as you pass through any leaves that obviously aren't getting hit by sunlight right in the morning. So that dew's now actually getting to a point of being super cold, right? And as autumn's here. And some leaves actually falling on the ground, a little bit crunchy underfoot. Heading through the morning, it's uneventful on your journey, and around midday, Orin stops and says, "Let's give the horses a break, eh?"
I mean, mine probably doesn't need a break because I'm, 40 pounds?
Yeah.
So he's carrying nothing.
Fair enough, yeah. But Orin has saddlebags on his horse is carrying the weight of his armor, also him, right? So he's giving him a break.
I've been running, so
pulls a couple apples and feeds them to both of the large horses. Fievel, anything you'd like to do for Luck?
You know what? Pop off, give her a break, and you know what? I think it's a good time to clean myself.
Yeah, it is. You still smell like swamp.
Okay, so Fievel quickly takes to licking himself. The 5-minute break ceases, and Orin gets back on his horse. And
Wait, was there any apples around?
No, he pulled them from his pouch, from his bag.
Oh, well, maybe Fievel should feed his little pony, you know?
Yeah, maybe. But that's up to Fievel.
Yeah.
So
mistreat his little pony.
No, you're not going to feed her. You're just going to lick yourself. Okay, here we go. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, you were saying Orin was saying something?
No, he said the 5-minute break was over, but if you want, you can feed your horse.
Oh, okay. I don't know if 5 minutes is enough to clean myself, but you know what? Do a decent job. I get back up. I cast Goodberry.
Nice.
I feed one. Or feed 2 to Luck. I know she only needs 1, but I'm gonna give her 2. She's mine. She's my little pony.
She's mine.
So that big tongue just laps up those berries kind of afterwards, and she's definitely happy. Definitely happy with those good berries.
I hold some up in the air and I say, "Anyone down for some good berries?"
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay, cool. I toss a couple berries to I gotta get used to your name. Dabble Dob.
It's Dabble Dob.
Dabble Dob.
Think of it like he dabbles in daubing. That's how I remember it. Yeah, I just dabble in daubing. No, he's Dabble Dob.
So I toss a couple Dabble Dobs away.
Nice.
That means I have to catch that.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not going to worry about it. You catch the good berries and pop in your mouth. They're delicious, sweet. They actually you regain a hit point eating one.
So I have a temporary one then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, you don't have to eat for, 8 hours?
Full day.
Full day. You're nourished for the day.
Sweet. Little berries just kicking it.
Yeah, feeling good.
Hey, look at us, couple of bros, don't need to eat all day.
That's the way we do it.
Okay, so continuing to ride into the afternoon, you eventually reach a fork in the road.
Mm-hmm.
Orin pulls the reins on his horse and stops it for a minute and then turns his horse around to face the group. So he kind of leans forward. You already have I would like to go left. I already have a plan, eh, Dabble Dob?
Well, when nothing goes right, go left.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and say, left is death.
Gentlemen, we have a choice before us. The first of a few. To the right, there is a cemetery along the road. Now, if I were a superstitious man, and as a knight of the new moon, sometimes it's best to be, I would say that going the path to the left might be better. There have been reports that we've had over the past few months, the nights of the new moon, of a banshee, which is causing unrest in Hollow Vale Cemetery. And banshees are creatures I've fought before, but we don't have to. Certainly not a fight I'd like to have again. They're quite terrifying. Almost as terrifying as your little pony there. That being said, the path to the south is equally as treacherous. The path to the south is longer, adding almost half a day to our journey, but in addition, there is a bandit stronghold. The stronghold is called Dreadmill, and the bandits there are notorious for sending out scouts along the roads, having blocks, as well as the fortress itself, which borders the road, facing upwards of 30, possibly more. The men are known to have night patrols. So it's your choice.
Tyson, are you sleeping?
Oh my god. That was the most boring story I've ever heard.
Wow. You haven't changed one bit.
Why do you talk like we're old friends?
Shut your face
like
and listen to my story.
I had a
I heard yours.
rapid flashback to Morty and Rick and Morty right there, where Morty's like, you haven't changed one bit, Rick.
You're goddamn right, Morty. Yeah, no, I heard your whole story. You fucked a horse, met a gnome, met a giant.
Oh, I fucked the gnome too.
Saw Orin, so... Oh my god. You're not allowed to fuck gnomes. That's illegal. Trust me.
I think it's a war crime. Hashtag free the gnomes. No, but Rogar Ragnak, you've actually just finished up speaking with Wolfhelm and Irina about the battle that occurred at Ryeberry the night before. So if you'd like, you're free to engage with, because you see Tyson sitting with Fievel near the sewer. What would you like to do in all this?
I'd like to walk over.
Would you like to charge him as Tyson did, or would you like to just walk over like a normal human being?
I'll walk over like a normal human being.
Coward.
Coward. Okay, so Rogar approaches the group. Fievel, this is your first time seeing Rogar Ragnak, the Dragonborn. He is covered head to toe in the filth of battle.
Come.
What animal did this to you?
Someone's got to impress the captain.
You're impressed now, Captain?
He did what he had to do to win, okay? No one else can say that. You all wonder how he beat that creature? Yeah, it took Lena away, but do you know why it escaped? Because Rogar sucked it off.
He blew his load too quick.
He beat it. Beat it off.
Okay, so no, but Rogar does walk up to you guys.
Say, Bright Lord, sit your ass down and listen to the story.
Jesus.
Nice to see you.
This is how I'm greeted?
What?
Said this is how I'm greeted after we haven't seen each other in so long.
I said nice to see you as well.
I don't know if you did.
Yeah, I don't know if he did either, but point Fievel, he said it. He said, yeah, nice to see you. Roll it back. Roll the tape back.
Okay. I tell him likewise, and I shake his hand.
Rogar.
Does he have 4 hands?
He's got 4. Which one do you choose? Top right or bottom right?
His tail. Choose his tail.
Top right.
Top right. Classy.
I blend all 4, and I touch his hands slowly.
Jesus.
Just like I remember.
You must give incredible hand jobs as Fievel. Just where one
Just like the bullywugs.
ends, the other begins. You're just slowly.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
Rogar, don't you miss me, too?
Seen each other so much.
It's been like an hour. I had a nap.
So Rogar, Fievel was just in the middle of telling the story of how he came back to Ryeberry. Is there anything you'd like to do before we settle back in? Because, I mean, you're not finished telling them what happened.
Absolutely not.
There's a lot of stuff to go.
There is. What's a cheese break?
I'll pop a squat beside Tyson.
Okay. So, Rogar, you pop a squat beside Tyson, and...
I put my head in his lap.
Okay, and Tyson puts his head in his lap. Yeah, where'd you leave off?
Where was it? Oh, after the massacre of the bandits on the road, we got to a fork in the road, and we had to make a group decision to either go left to a large bandit encampment that would take longer to get to Ryeberry, or we go through the spooky cemetery.
So you took the long way, and that's what took you so long to get here.
No.
Yeah.
We went to the cemetery, and you know what? There was a little surprise in there. Ever hear of a banshee?
No.
Yes.
So dumbfounded looks on their faces. They clearly haven't heard of banshees before.
Well, that thing you just fought that you're bragging about, probably half the difficulty rating.
Can I get a cannon check on that one, though?
roll me a d20. You can roll insight if you want.
Oh, God. Yeah. I think that's a 10.
Yeah, roll me deception.
Was that a 17? Nice.
Roll him out, Rogar.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Not this shit again.
It's not high enough.
You fucking eat it up. You believe it.
Yeah, so you guys can't tell whether Fievel's being deceitful or not, but he's told you that this banshee was twice the difficulty of the creature you just fought. Given that knowledge, I mean, Fievel seems like a god.
Oh my God. I bow down to him. All hail the mouse folk.
Tyson, I want to give you 100 experience points for that.
Oh my God, I didn't even know I could get experience for this.
You should have seen me part the Red Sea.
And I flip them off.
So you guys picked the route with the banshee through the cemetery.
We did. Though it was a tough opponent, we figured, hey, got a gnome, a warforge, and myself, and your OG Orin. Like,
Where is Orin?
I missed him.
he's dead.
Roll me a fucking deception check. He's not.
Oh my God.
Not 20.
Spoilers.
It's not a nat 20. You lie.
I start crying. Tears of soy start.
Tears of soy.
I killed him.
Shout out to Jake and Amir. If they ever hear this, they gotta know. Tears of soy. No, that's a 14. So I mean, it's still good.
All right.
But like, he didn't even look at the fucking dice. He rolled it and said, "Not 20."
I was trying to call it before.
How many other rolls has he been lying about?
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
You don't even know.
This is like the Weinstein case, but with dice.
Hashtag me too.
Oh God.
You guys want to roll insight on him telling you that Orin's dead?
Nat 20. Oh, no, that was like a 10.
Okay, so again, like you're just, I mean,
It's a 14 for me.
ooh, okay. Yeah, so Rogar, you have a better idea. You know, when he says Orin's dead, it just doesn't seem like he really means it, you know what I mean? You kind of question that one more than the Banshee difficulty.
He's dead on the inside is what I meant to say. You know what?
Aren't we all?
Well, yes, Tyson, but you know what? Back to the story. We'll talk about Orin later. Guy's a douche.
He's in the story. He's one of the 4 characters.
Yeah, but I mean, he's more of a, sideshow kind of. They're flexing while we're doing the work, you know.
Okay, back on track here, because we get to Orin. But what happened with the Banshee?
Well, so we go in the cemetery. Spooky, you know? I'm riding luck. Things are getting creepy. I look to the left. Ghosts. Goblins. I'm pretty sure I saw Frankenstein.
He did.
And then to the right, Banshee. And she knew exactly where we were. As soon as we walked in that cemetery, she's like, bam! Mousefolk, no. Warforged. Orin. I guess he's a man. Man.
He knew his name.
She flies in her ectoplasm form and, she wants to fuck. She says, ain't nobody going through the cemetery without going through my ass. And we're like, oh, shit, okay. Wow. So, initiatives are rolled. I forget who went first, but still fucking epic.
I asked Fievel if the Banshee had a purpose in the cemetery, or was she just there for...
Well, from the mouse tomes back in the Whiskey tribe, we used to read on these banshees quite a bit. And I think she was a mere guardian of the cemetery,
There's so many deception checks that I would have to have him roll, but I just don't even know where to start with the deception. I feel like I'm just going to let this whole lie play out.
Why didn't you just walk around the cemetery?
Well, she attacked us. We had no choice but to battle.
But that's because you went into the cemetery.
Ragnak hasn't tasted blood yet, alright? She was rare to go. She wanted to fight. Okay.
Okay, so that aside, you went into the cemetery, the Banshee came ready to fuck, as you put it so eloquently.
Absolutely.
What happened next?
Well, besides her getting horny and all that, she started attacking us. Ghost attack here. Ghost attack there. And At one point, Luck tried to use Frightful Presence, but it was ineffective. Because she's a ghost. She's already dead. She's the scariest thing out there. Which was why she was double the difficulty rating of what that bitch she fought. So anyway, she uses, what's that attack where she, like, brings everyone down to 0?
Oh god, her whale. Yeah. She cries out.
That was scary.
Brings a whale?
Yeah, so when a banshee has a special ability. She also has like her necrotic touch, like her withering touch, I think it's called, her corrupting touch. But she also has her wail. So once a day, the banshee can release a mournful wail, provided that she isn't in sunlight. It was nighttime. The wail has no effect on constructs and undead, so that's why Gregory the Warforged survived. But all other creatures within 30 feet of her have to make a con saving throw, and on a fail, they drop to 0 hit points. So Dabble and Luck went down.
Heartbreaking.
Not Dabble, my favorite character.
What? You don't know him. Shut up.
I hate that. Where is he? Is he down the sewer too? And I stick my head down there.
He is not down the sewer, but we're gonna... Like,
Mr. Dab.
Look at these guys just jumping ahead of the story.
The fourth wall.
Yeah, gosh.
Stop it. You don't know them.
Yeah, so the whale crippled your team.
Yeah.
And that must have been the time when you came in like a fucking hero.
They were already crippled.
Dabblecock said, "Get me up." I said, "No, Luck doesn't come up. She still hasn't tasted blood." He got a little pissed off. You know what? Orin's attacking. Warforge is attacking. I'm shooting magic out of my hands. You know, all four.
So Orin's not dead.
Mayha. Out of the sky. Dead. No, JK. She's not dead yet. Anyway, we're poking away at her. She's flying around, disappearing. And luckily I casted Fairy Fire on her, which kept a color on her. So we knew where she was at all time. So bitch wasn't running.
Smart thinking.
Thank you, Tyson.
I take it back.
Fuck you, Tyson. Go back to bed.
Rogar starts to...
Did you kill it or not?
Goes to bed. Yeah, did you guys kill it?
Yeah, so we killed it. There's a lot of friendly fire against Fievel, you know?
Yeah, people...
Dabblecock.
Verbally?
Orin. You know, just kicking the shit out of a mouse. And I'm like, alright, I guess I'll take it because I'm a good guy.
Roll me a deception check. You're not a good guy.
But yeah, we killed it, vanquished it, returned it to its tomb or whatever the fuck banshees do when they die. And we walked on through. Yeah.
So that's where our story
and
picks
that's
back.
how you got here.
Wow.
He's still got more story to tell, Tyson, goddammit.
So,
Yeah.
the
Tyson,
Morgoroth Cemetery is a 3-day ride from here.
It's already been like 3 hours. We got stuff to do.
City needs cleaning.
There's bodies everywhere.
This story is more important.
There's still a war going
The
on.
guards will look after that.
Yeah. You know what? I think our listeners want to know what happened to Fievel next.
Oh yeah, he lost Jack Bauer. Did I tell you that?
I already did that, but
Did your character know that?
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this episode of the Dicey D20. Some exciting news for our fans, all you listeners out there. We have our live drunk stream coming to you guys on September 22nd. Time is TBD, you know, depends on when everyone gets there. We kind of fly by the seat of our pants here. We're not very organized. We don't have a lot pre-planned, but that's what makes these...
Sab's gonna get drunk.
We do have that planned.
Sab's not gonna be here.
God damn it, Rogar. Okay, so we're gonna be missing
Toronto.
Rogar.
I'm in the 6.
Oh.
Say hi to Drake.
Say hi to Drake for me.
Shout to Drake.
In case our listeners didn't know, Drake is an avid listener. He has all of our merch. It's
Constantly wanting to buy us out.
yeah, he keeps on saying, let me on the Dicey, man. Let me on Dicey. I'm like, Drake, let me on your next album. He's like, you can't rap. I'm like, well, you can't play D&D, Drake.
No, we told him you could buy the Raptors, but you can't buy us.
And then we stunted on him.
And then we sold out. We sold out, ladies and gentlemen.
We have interesting news on selling out, but we're not getting to that yet. Ladies and gentlemen, do check out the drunk stream. We're going to be answering questions, taking questions from the fans. We're going to have a moderator. Tyson McKay is going to be our moderator. I know. You guys are thinking, like, how can that guy moderate anyone? He's so...
I'm the most moderate moderator to ever moderate the game.
you know what? 3 moderates in a row makes sense to me. He is he is going to be the
Two of those
moderator,
cancel each other out.
and we are going to be drunk AF, answering your questions, talking about the pod. It's going to be like a blend of like an insight check and a Q&A, I think is how we're gonna roll that bad boy. So it's going to be super fun.
And a striptease.
I think, and then I think afterwards we're gonna do some like games. I think we're gonna play some co-op games against each other or something like that. You know,
Yeah, which is going to be funny.
friendly competition.
We're also going to be recording some new episodes of Nat 20 Knowledge, which is going to be sweet for you guys who are interested in the behind the scenes. So that's going to be sweet. So you can expect those coming to you soon. In addition to all that, we're coming up at the end of season 2, not to give anything away, and we're looking at ideas for season 3. So if you guys want to, you can also on the drunk stream. I would love to have you guys do this. Is shout out cool ideas or cool scenes, or like if you want epic fights between characters and NPCs, or between characters themselves, or situations.
We'll fight on the drunk stream.
We'll fight
live,
fight right there.
physically.
Yeah, I want to know what you fans want to see in season 3, because as much as it's cool for me to write it, I'm also interested in hearing what you guys want out of the Dicey D20, because we love you guys out there. So let us know, shout us out during the drunk stream. That'll be super cool. In addition to that,
It's a lot of addition. Too much math.
Yeah, too much math. I think we're gonna save that other news. We have exciting news on the horizon, but we're gonna save it, keep it locked shut. You know, turn the key, throw it away, just for now. But do know that there's exciting stuff coming up in the future of Dicey. Ladies and gentlemen, whether it was morning, evening, noon, or night, I just want to say thank you very much for listening to the Dicey D20, and we will see you guys next time.
Can't wait to hear the rest of the story. I'll be here. Hope you'll be here, Rogar.
Yeah, I'm sitting right beside you, bud.
You stay here. You're not allowed to
Fall
move.
asleep one more time. I'm gonna cast the wolves on you just like the arena battle.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna bring up the arena battle like that.